Hello students, here is my second video on PT reading reorder paragraphs. In my last video, I have explained already some tips and tricks like how to solve PT reading reorder paragraphs in less time. Why I am making videos on PT reading reorder paragraphs and other sections, mainly in the reading section, because many students are lacking. They are thinking reorder paragraphs are very difficult, but if you have tips and tricks, proper guidance, you can solve PT reading reorder paragraphs in less time. Without any wasting time, let's start our today's session. So what is your first option? The subsequent bending of these strips due to heating is measured. You just have to read very fastly, understand, because we have very less time. The subsequent bending of the strips due to heating is measured. Knowledge of such factors as the heat capacity of the strips, their surface area, their reflectivity, and the difference in their curvature produced by a given change in temperature gives the heating power of the radiation. A number of different designs have been developed, including a small bimetallic strip or two bimetallic strips, one black and one white, heated by radiation and it bends. Actinometers instrument is used to measure the heating power of radiation. They are used. See, when you are reading the whole question, the second rule is to find out connectors, conjunctions, and plurals. If any word or any option start with connector, conjunctions, or plural, that option will never come. Why we are reading the all questions, all options? Because we just find out an independent sentence. Okay, so in this case you can see they, which means we are talking about plural in this case, so this will never come. A number of different design. In the C option, actinometers instrument is used to measure the heating power of radiation. Here we are talking about the opening sentence. When you will read these two options, then you will find out we are talking about something. But in this case, actinometer is the independent sentence. So actinometer plural, that redirects to they are used. Actinometers instruments is used to measure the heating power of radiation. Very clear. They are used chiefly in meteorology to measure solar radiation. Why? Here actinometers instrument is used to measure the heating power of radiation. Moreover, they are used chiefly in meteorology to measure solar radiation as transmitted directly by the sun. So here D will come after C. Now moving to the C, they are used chiefly in meteorology to measure solar radiation as transmitted directly by the sun, scattered by the atmosphere, or reflected by the earth. These functions depend upon their design. Here we are talking about design. And again you will start from the A, the subsequent bending of the strips, blah 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 blah. Now a number of different designs. Here we are talking about number of different designs. So rule number 3, when you are finding an independent sentence, try to link with other options. For example, in this C option, I made a link with D because of they, and when we are reading the D option, then I found design keyword is there. So here we are talking about, we are elaborating about the number of different designs in the B option. So after D, B will come and we will left with A. Answer is C, D, B, A. It's very easy. Many students will think, sir, this type of question we can solve very easily at our home or while practicing, but in the real exam the level is difficult. But I must tell you one thing, guys, according to my experience, even according to my students experience who have given exams, they are telling us the level is not very hard. The main thing is, have you practiced a lot? Do you know about tricks? Then you can solve one PT reading reorder paragraph very easily. So one more question we will do. I think this is very easy question, but let's start again. So what is the rule number 1? Rule number 1 is to read the whole question. Rule number 2, you just have to find out is there any connector, conjunction or plural, starting point in the major nation operation aircraft were allocated a single letter prefix. Smaller countries had to share a single letter prefix but were allocated exclusive use of the first letter of the suffix. The main format was a single letter prefix followed by 4 other letters like A, B, C, D, E. The first use of aircraft registration, see, this option says the first use of aircraft. Maybe this is the independent sentence, but we have to read the D option as well. In the United States, registration number is commonly referred to as an N number because all aircraft registered have a number starting with the letter N. Okay, so an alphanumeric system is used because of the large numbers of aircraft registered in the United States. Now, in the C option, if we will think about the first use, obviously the first word automatically says I am the independent sentence and I am the opening sentence. So C will come first. Not always, but in this case. Now, in the C option, the first use of aircraft registration was based on the radio calls signs allocated at London International Radio Telegraphic Conference in 1913. Now, the major nation open aircraft were allocated a single letter. The main format was a single letter prefix followed by 4 other. So here we are talking about a single letter. You can check the location here, and here we are talking about a single letter. So this option has connection with A, definitely. Okay, but we are not sure. If you are not sure, after C what will come? D will come or AB come or BA, but I am deadly sure these two options have some connection. In the United States, registered number is commonly referred to as N. So here we are talking about United States. The registration number is commonly referred to as N number because all aircraft registered that have a number starting with N and alcohol registration. So after A, D will definitely come because in the A option, the major nations operating aircraft were allocated a single letter prefix. Here we are talking about single letter, and here we are talking about the single letter referred to N. So after A, D will definitely come. I am not sure after C A will come. If A will come, then automatically D will come after A. If not, then after C B will come. Let's see. So if I will put B after C, is there any make sense? Like if I am reading this line, the first use of aircraft registration was based on the radio call signs allocated at the London International Radio Telegraphic Conference in 1933. The main format was a single. So here we are talking about the main format. Here we are starting about the single letter. Then after we are explaining a single letter prefix, a single letter and refer to N like that. So answer is C, B, A, D. Let's talk about other question. Number 3, read the whole question first. Find out any connector or any conjunction. So here we are talking about but this option starts with but is a conjunction that refers to something, means something happened before this option. That's why we are using but. This option will never come first. The result will never come because in this starting point we can't tell the result. The result was phenomenal. Thus they believed. Now they, here we are talking about plural as well. So something is available as plural. Okay, let's see. The United Kingdom is full of species that use sound growls and bellows and roars to sign size. Dogs do it, dog growls. Red deer do it, red deer roll. Koalas do it, koala rumble. To demonstrate first, researchers took the references of 61. So here we are talking about researchers, and researchers, this word is a noun. So after B, after D, B will come, or here we are talking about humans. So I think you are confused. Researchers, after, you know, after A, B will come, or after D, B will come. We are confused. No problem at all. So to demonstrate, here is the connector again. So this option will never come first. Here plural, here but. So we left with only C option. So you can see with the help of this trick, you are finding the accurate one. So we know that C will come first. Now we will think about other options. Now the animal kingdom is full of species that use sound growls and bellows and roars. Here we are talking about the dogs, red deer and koalas. Now here you can check human roar. Here we are talking about road signal. So can we say that, like, here we are differentiating between human roar and animals roar? Yes, here we are starting the here we are starting about the animal roars, and here we are comparing with human roar. So that's why after C, A will come, and now humans are there. After humans, they will come. If you will read this option, but now we can add humans to that list, because a new study suggested we can size up other people by the sound of their roar alone. The result was phenomenal. Here we are talking about the result. After C, A will come. After A, B will come, and we left with only D. Answer is C, A, B, D. So guys, this is all about. I hope I have explained very well. This way you can solve reorder paragraphs. In short, read the whole question very quickly. Find out any connector or conjunction. If any word starts with, or any option starts with conjunctions, connectors, or is there any plural in the sentence according to the situation. Sometimes noun and plural you will find out in the same line. That option may come first, but in the B option you can see here there is no plural. That's why this is not an independent sentence. Okay, read the whole question, understand the situation, find out connectors, conjunctions, if any, in the starting. Then that option will never come first, and then after you have to make some connection. You have to link between two options. Okay, this way you can solve PD reading reorder paragraphs. If you like my video, just subscribe my channel for more notifications. We are providing classes over the world in Hindi, English and Punjabi. And if you are struggling, or you want to clear your exam in less time, you want to prepare yourself, you just call Nikhil PT. We are providing classes for PT Academic, PT Core, PTE UKVI, and we have physical classes support in Jalandhar. If you are in Jalandhar, you can start your physical classes. You can call on our Indian number. All the best.